I am super excited to introduce you to the Big Talk Academy's Fall 2023 cohort for the virtual showcase. These 8 speakers spent 12 weeks going through this speaker and thought leadership incubator that culminated in a virtual showcase that you are going to see today. These speakers and these big talks are going to inspire, entertain, motivate, educate, and change how you think. I cannot wait to hear what you think about each one of these big talks. Enjoy. Olesia Sinkova is a Ukrainian refugee living in Germany, a motivational speaker and author. Knowing that tomorrow is not guaranteed made her a spiritual warrior, cutting through anxiety and despair with the tools she has gained along with her own spiritual journey. Sharing this with others became her true purpose. Everyone, please welcome to the stage, Olesia Sinkova, with personal leadership and togetherness can make this world a better place.
Oh, okay, what would we need? We need some clothes. Oh, my favorite dress, cannot take it. I need a sweater, some kids' clothes. Yeah. No, honey, we cannot take this. This is too big. We will need small ones, okay? These will do. We need some food, water. Passports? Where are the passports? Here they are. I had 15 minutes to decide what to fit inside this backpack in order to get to an evacuation train before the bridge might be blown up. The decision to flee didn't come easy to me, though. At first, I was paralyzed by the fear that we could be killed by the Russian troops right on the way. With 3 little kids, it's huge responsibility in every step you make. No one could tell us what would be safer to do, to stay or to flee. I had to decide this within myself. I trusted my intuition. We fled. After 3 long days of traveling, we finally got to our safe place in Germany. And it couldn't be a more perfect time for a breakdown. I was crying all the time. I couldn't sleep at night. My life was saved, yet it was slipping away through my fingers. I needed help. I reached out to my friend, and he set me back on track with my meditation and yoga practice. It felt so freeing to own my emotions and deal with them. In 1 month, I was ready to volunteer for other people. And this experience dramatically shifted my perception of leadership and power. When we think that leaders are only politicians, executives, big business owners, we give away our own power and responsibility too. The war taught me tomorrow is not guaranteed. So if I wanted to live a fulfilled life, I had to define my values and start living according to them straight away, no matter what was going outside. It was crystal clear to me. I wanted to serve this world with the tools I've got to maintain inner balance. So I organized a circle of support for Ukrainians who wanted to cut through their anxiety and gain their inner strength back with the help of Kundalini yoga and meditation. I was also networking, connecting those who needed help with those who were providing it, donating. This volunteer experience gave me shivers. I saw real leaders everywhere. And they were photographers, lawyers, teachers, IT developers, stylists, who took responsibility not only for themselves, but for other people too. So what could we collectively create by doing what we can where we are? Alla Titova, a teacher from Zaporizhia, stepped up and took a lead in helping children hospital where kids with heavy wounds would be delivered for treatment.
11-year-old Milena Uralova lies in a hospital, recovering 9 days after a Russian soldier shot her through the face.
The cases were severe and the need for help was urgent. Alla started fundraising, and she was amazed by how many people who didn't know each other before united to help others. Hundreds of thousands of Ukrainian hryvnias were collected to buy the medication needed and also help the families who almost lost their children. So, what could we collectively do right now to make this world a better place? Irene Brinza, photographer and creator from Chernihiv, she was delivering humanitarian aid and medications even under shelling. She saved people's lives by evacuating them right on time. Because she has got a car, she was willing to help. I am not saying we all would do so, yet growing up as a leader requires nothing more than what we have. It's just one decision away. Another example of personal leadership comes from Vlad Glavachik, a salesperson from Kharkiv. While he was evacuating to Western Europe with his parents, he suddenly decided to come back to Kharkiv and help people there because the city was under a massive attack at the time. Sleeping on the floor of a restaurant cellar, he built up a system for a volunteer hub where humanitarian aid was sorted and stored. It allowed to deliver this aid to 300 addresses per day, ending in hundreds of thousands of packages within 6 months active combat operations in Kharkiv. Vlad also shared that while he was sitting in a bomb shelter with other people, the most horrifying thing for him was to die without having done anything truly meaningful, to have lived his life in vain. So do we really have to wait until some tragedy forces us to step up and use our talents for humanity's good to make an impact? How our lives would change if we could be more intentional in our daily acts, commitments, choices? Leadership is not defined by the position or money we have. It's defined by our attitude to ourselves and to others, by our contribution. All the volunteers I worked with were saying, this experience was transformational. I would say we were forced to lose our old identity and step into a new one. Before this war, we were just photographers, lawyers, teachers, IT developers, stylists. And now we are leaders for impact. This world has to leave behind the identity it has outgrown, the identity of tyranny, violence, disrespect. It has to step into a new identity. Togetherness, compassion, grace. And this world is just one decision away. All we have to do is to step up and do what we can wherever we are to make this world a better place. Thank you.
Olesia, so beautiful, so powerful. Your wardrobe is on point. Your set is awesome. Your lighting is fantastic. Your sound is beautiful. The first delivery of your line was the exact amount of emotion, and everyone's heard me say this. Having emotion is important. Becoming emotional robs the audience. You had emotion in those first 2 lines that I've never seen you have before, and it was fantastic. The backpack is amazing. I love this as an opening for you. I would speed that up a little bit next time. And also the pause between the action of the backpack into that first line can be condensed just a little bit. I know that you wanted to prepare and get it right and get ready. Next time you do this, just close that gap a tiny bit because we are in the palm of your hand and I want you to start that line a bit sooner. This is a leadership talk that incorporates inner balance and how to gain inner strength through meditation and yoga and awareness. It's so uniquely you, and I absolutely love that. I also want to point out that your new book's title is Do What We Can, Where We Are, With What We Have. Just want to point that out. That's your new book. Great use of slides. Use of the news clip was really nicely placed. Your delivery is strong, confident, vulnerable, relatable. You are truly a leader. Also, I love that the slides had the information of those people on them so that we can support them. I thought that was a really nice touch. Also, do we have to wait to have an impact? I would invite you to consider making that a statement, a declarative statement from your point of view. We do not have to wait, right? The world has to leave behind. I love this call to action. It gets us to think about what we need to do and how we can step fully into our leadership roles right now, where we are with what we have. Beautiful, beautiful work. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for tuning in to the virtual showcase for the Big Talk Academy's Fall 2023 cohort. If you'd like to step onto my big stage, all you got to do is head over to thebigtalkacademy.com and join me. This is where we create thought leaders. We help amplify and elevate voices in order to make the world a better place. And if you love these videos, let us know in the comments. And be sure to hit that subscribe bell and notification button so you get access to our latest videos. And remember, your voice matters. Big love. Mwah.